Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, I literally just had to come from around to unplug everything because I've got this new huge screen. Luckily, we were allowed to get one item in order to work from home up to a certain amount. And a lot of people chose a desk because they didn't have a desk, or some people chose a new chair because they had a desk but they did not have a chair comfortable enough to be working all day. So that company did allow for people to invest up to a certain amount. And then the rest of it, was out of your pocket. But I felt like, oh my gosh, that's very gracious. They didn't have to do that. Because people were having to work from home. And so, to me, I say having to. First of all, we get to work. It's never I have to go to work. It's I get to go to work because a lot of people are out of jobs. That's not just during COVID-19. I've always felt that way about, you don't have to go to work in the morning. You get to go to work in the morning. So that's one thing. So I've got this nice big huge, it's no kidding y'all, it's outside the screen of the camera. It's like, I can't even show you, it's like probably 7 inches either side. It's a 32-inch screen, which means ultimately that's the diagonal. So that means it's, what is it, 1.5? It's 3 inches, so that's 29. I feel like it's 27.5 inches. Anyway, huge screen, but I do need it to do my job. I can't just use the laptop little 14-inch thing, but it definitely makes it more productive for me to have a bigger screen. So because of that, and because of my son moving home and not having the big huge white desk, which this really could be a blessing because there's always a silver lining if you want to find it. This made this a super huge monitor station because I already had my one over there. Now I have this big huge one and my laptop. So there's actually 3 screens, especially for working. One's for email and responding to email as I look at this big huge calendar screen, which I can put a whole bunch of calendars up now, and that is what I do pretty much all day long. And then I'm learning that I have to get up and I have to go move every hour. Y'all, you need to, if you have a job that is a desk job, while that seems like a cush job, and it is in many ways, my husband does not. He is outside, he's in the environment, so when it's freezing cold, he's freezing. When it's hot as all get out, he's sweating. And so for him, it's not an issue. But for someone who sits all day long, it's actually much more unhealthy to just sit and sit and sit and sit and sit. It's bad for your heart, it's bad for your lungs, it's bad for your skeletal system, nervous system, vascular system. There's nothing healthy about sitting. We're made to move. So you have to make yourself get up every single hour. So I drink a ton of drinks now. Mostly water, but sometimes it's my green juice. Sometimes it's iced coffee, or coffee. And I just drink because it makes me have to get up and go pee constantly. And that used to be a problem for me, but now it makes me get up. Also, I've set a timer on my computer to have a little workout, and I recorded, or I got some little recorded one, and I just do that one every day because that's just a start for me. It's better than nothing. Which I was doing nothing, y'all. I'd gotten the habit of doing nothing. So 2 things. This is a haul video. Remember the Brahmin that I did not like. I loved the shape, I loved the size, but I did not love that color combo. And many of you, I asked y'all to vote. I asked many of you, what do you think? And almost everybody was hands down. If you don't love it, for $380 or $85 plus tax, so basically $400, well, less than that. But anyway, that's an expensive handbag. I mean, it's not a Chanel, but I mean, it's still an expensive handbag. Get what you want. And so I kept looking, couldn't find it. I saw a lizard black and white one. I thought it's really pretty, but didn't like it. And then I finally found this one that's called the Crescent Pearl. Loved it. Sold out everywhere. Just sold out everywhere. Every one that I like was sold everywhere, but that's the one I thought, I really like that. It's got black. It's got a shade of gray that I was looking for. It's got some gold hardware, I think, and that's the same shape, same size. So I ordered it. Just got that in. Haven't seen it yet, so I'm fixing to do that. Also, I ordered in, I wanted to see if I could buy the Batuta link chain. I don't even know what they called it. I think they called it crisscross or rick rack or something link. The correct term is Batuta. B-E-T B-U-T-U, Batuta. No, I'm sorry, B-U-T-U, B-A-T-U-D-A, Batuta. I think it's B-A, it could be B-E. Anyway, nobody's going to list it that way anyway. The only reason I know the correct name is because I used to be in jewelry. And so that came in. It came in this cute little box. I got this from Etsy, not Etsy, Etsy, E-T-S-Y. And sold it there. And it is the Batuta chain. It most certainly is. The reason I didn't have one, this is a thicker link, which I really like. I want to put my cross on it. And eventually I want to get the cross that I've given away 1, 2, 3, 4 times now. 4 times. 3 gold ones. I gave my first gold one to my husband, then to my daughter, then to my grandchild, and then I just recently, then I went back and I got the same exact cross. It's always the same cross. It's very, very plain. Just a plain cross with some lines that run through it, and then it's capped on the ends because it's solid gold. But I got the sterling silver one for me because I was wearing, as y'all know, a lot of sterling silver. And so I gave that recently to my new grandson-in-law. So he has that one. And I bought him a brand new chain. It's called a wheat chain. It was absolutely beautiful. I was like, oh, I really like this. But anyway, I gave it to him on his wedding day. So he's wearing it. So I thought, well, I'm going to go back and I'm going to get me my cross again. So I got the chain. There's the chain. I really do love it. And for now, I'm going to put this cross on it, which is this little tiny one. But I do want to go back and get the chain that the cross that I have given away so many times. And now that cross will just be in our family. My daughter Michelle has it. My daughter Tiffany has one that was on a rope chain, and it was a much more ornate cross, and I think that was a gift. So both, when me and my husband got married, I got my stepchildren, which I call my children, as y'all know. I still respect their mom, but I'm their spiritual mom, I guess you could say. And so that was my gift to them, was to give them something that was so sentimental and so precious to me, which was, I had 2 crosses. One that I'd had forever, and that's the one I gave my middle daughter, Michelle, and one that was new but very, very special to me, and that's the one I gave to Tiffany. And so they can pass it down to their daughters, and so it was very sentimental to me. But then when Heather, my grandbaby, which is Tiffany's daughter, came along, I gave her my other one that replaced the one I gave to Michelle. And then I also, after I did that, I went and got one in silver, and I just gave that to Heather's new husband, Luke. So now I don't have one again. But and then the original one is around my husband's neck. So, and then the original one that was around my neck is around Michelle's. So anyway, now I've got the chain. You got to go back and get the cross itself. So that's one thing I wanted to haul and tell y'all about. The other one is this Brahmin bracelet. This Brahmin handbag. I know y'all don't want to see that. You want to see the actual purse. Me too. But it is a nice and it is a legitimate Brahmin bag. Again, I got this one through eBay. And, ooh, I like it, y'all. Okay, I like this so much better. I like this so much better. It's that same kind of shimmery gold finish, but it doesn't have the wild pink and purple. It actually has more gray, and I do like the black bottom. Now, I have a black and look, it has this. They should have that. This other one didn't have it. I've never seen a Brahmin that did not have the hang tag. Never. So that is good to see. It still has the plastic on it to protect it, but I'm going to take it off. I know some people leave it on and carry it that way so it doesn't get scratched up, but now that it's mine, no. I'm not going to protect it anymore. Okay, so there's that. So that's on there. Very, very pretty. And it does have this back pocket for the cell phone. So hold on. Let's just see what's in there because I see something in there. Oh, that's the tag. And proof of purchase required for return. Okay, normally what it says is that if you cut this tag, you own this bag. Remember that? I think that's actually Tradesy or Poshmark. But once you cut the tag off, it's yours. I can tell you right now. I love it. I love this color. This is more what I was talking about. And I will definitely be keeping this. So, but because it has the name on it. Okay, it doesn't have the name. But it is the Priscilla. I'll write that on there. It's the Priscilla Crescent Pearl. The crescent pearl, I don't know what it actually means, but I know this is pearlized. And so it's got that shimmer look, but this is a dark, dark gray and fading into black. It's got this silver gold. It's got gold hardware. It does have its tag on it. It does have a hook right here for putting on a shoulder strap. It's still got the plastic on the gold hardware, which that's okay. It's okay. And again, let me just show you so that you know about how big this is. An 8 Plus, iPhone 8 Plus. And it's got a big case on it, actually, and it fits right down in there. I could push it on down, but I'm fixing to get it right back out, so I'm going to take it up. I just wanted y'all to be able to see on this style, the Priscilla style, it should always have the pocket on the back, and it should be able to fit a large cell phone. Okay, and it's got the plate on the front and the hang tag on the front, which remember the smoky quartz one didn't, which made me wonder. It really did. And then it's got a zipper top, which I like for, you know, just security reasons, especially if you travel and you take this bag with you and you carry it on a plane, which obviously right now nobody's really doing much of that. But if you did, it just keeps things from spilling out. Or just say you have it in your car and you have to suddenly brake and everything just goes everywhere because you didn't have it zipped shut. So it has this very substantial zipper pull. It has Brahmin on the name. And then inside it has the shoulder strap, which is adjustable. It does have the little tack right there and the little pulls and the really nice lobster claw clasp. Matter of fact, let's just put them on. Let's just put that right on. And I like that, you know, you should never clasp this to any place on a bag except for the hoops or loops that were made to hook to it. Because if you hook it to any other place, like maybe the handle or the loop of the handle or something like that, it won't hold. It's not made to hold. It won't hold. This is reinforced right there, and that's where you want